Hey collective, what's going on? Welcome back for a daily reading. I meant to get this out earlier. My desk is still at my old place, and I've been traveling back and forth just to do these because I don't like clutter. So when I work, I don't like to have clutter. All right, the message I got: somebody is about to be offered something huge. Hold on just a second. Sorry, somebody at my door. Somebody is about to be offered something huge. This is an opportunity. I want to say once in a lifetime opportunity, just because yes, you will always have opportunities. There will be one after the next. But this one in particular is one that you want. Like, this is the one that you want. And they're telling me they need you to start going, this is my phrasing, balls to the wall. They want you to go balls to the wall. They want you to really go at it and go after something. It's like almost like they want you to start taking action without thinking. Like, instead of sprinkling a lot of doubt on it and putting resistance on your dream and then not following through with the action, there's something about the action piece really needs to be picked up here. You know what you need to do. You know what the issues are, you know what the blessings are. But they are pointing out that there's a lot more blessings coming to you that are a surprise, that you have no idea. Like, you couldn't possibly begin to pick these blessings up on your radar because they are meant to be a surprise. Are you someone who, I don't want to say dislikes surprises, but just tries to figure them out before they come, Like, you're just Inspector Gadget over here needing to figure things out. That's what I'm getting. They want you to start living start working as if you were already doing this job or whatever it is that you need to start. It needs to happen now, like right now. It was just 2:08 on the clock. That's my brother's date of birth that died. He's my angel. Thank you, Josh. It's important that you do this. You don't want to miss this opportunity. And it's like the other energy involved that you want to work with or collaborate with. Source has really been pushing them to contact you. Source has really been pushing them to make that bold step, and to contact you. You want to be prepared for this. You don't want to be in a position where you're just sitting there and then they contact you and then you're thinking, oh, I didn't do A, B, C because I didn't think they were really going to contact me. So I didn't do A, B, or C, or D. Now I'm behind. Now I'm stressed. They don't want you doing that. They want you to feel good, like a well-oiled machine. That way when they do contact you, it's just like that. Okay? You want these first. Yeah. One day when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart, and you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. 3:25 on the clock. That's my brother's date of death. Thank you, Josh, for showing up again. You're going to be so glad that you chose to believe this and that you deserved more. Okay. Bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. See, when we manifest, we tend to forget that there are other parties involved or other players or other factors. And we want the timing to be right now. But would you really want this to come to fruition if the other person was unsure about you? Or this company was unsure about you? Or you had a little bit more work to do in the self-esteem department and this job contacts you, you take the job and you make some mistakes because of your low self-esteem, which causes you to then lose the job. You see, it's important that we do these things in the right order at the right time, because what is happening, guys, it's not so much about the physical action that keeps things delayed as much as it is the emotional atmosphere that's cooked up inside of you at this time. If you are not emotionally ready to do something to a point that you will be successful and stable in doing so, source is not going to bring it to you because you are not emotionally ready for it. That's what's taken the longest here. So just know that someone else is now emotionally ready for this. And although I feel like it's been a period of time between, when you wanted this, maybe you wanted them at a time they didn't want you, now they want you. Do you want them? You do. You absolutely want this opportunity. Please do whatever you need to do. Like what is 1 to 3 things that you can do today to take you a step closer towards whatever this is? It can be as small as something that takes 30 seconds to a minute to do. It could be creating a new email. I mean, it could be anything, but just 1 to 3 things that you can do today to take you towards this. Base chakra, your root chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances as your words determine your outcome. Thoughts turn to things. They do. It is magic. That's why it's called spelling, because it casts a spell. Your brain is not aware. Like if you told yourself and you actually had the emotion that matched the words, like I'm a billionaire, and you could truly feel like a billionaire in that moment, you do more value and work for yourself in the manifestation department than 1,000 hours of action towards something with a bad attitude. Okay. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to track your desired outcome. You are a very powerful manifester, and you're about to really understand that on a level you haven't yet. Yeah, I just my AirPods just like chirped at me. That's weird. I've never had them do that. So that's telling me that was a notification. You're really stepping into something powerful here. Okay. Family room. I take them where they fall because I find it to be. We have main male that's crossing over. One day when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who's going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. You're going to be so glad that you kept it open. With man here and family room, and with base chakra, I'm getting a lot about your home life being a big indicator of your manifestations that are coming in. There's something about your current environment that's going to benefit you in an immense way to bring this about, to bring this manifestation into fruition. In the past, this came out in the past and it came out in reverse. Change. So in the past, there wasn't any change in regards to this. And that's why I feel like you kind of maybe either gave up on it or you've just taken a long break and you're kind of moving away from it. This is the time to lock in and go for it, because this is the time when the other individual or other party is ready to lock in too. If you still want this, it's available, but you got to lock in. A couple of these you said? Oh, that flew off my desk. Yeah, this is the right direction. Okay, whatever this is, it's very lucrative. You will be debt freed. It's the right direction. It's where you're supposed to go. You're going to have really good benefits, and you get to start entry level, so you don't have to go in feeling the pressure of having. Because I do feel like this is something newer for you. It's not something that you've got like your feet really wet and a lot of experience in. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This came out base chakra. Didn't I say toxic work environment. And the base chakra has to do with the family, with the home, well, the base chakra is really about self. It's really about self. The sacral chakra is more about relationships with others. That's when you start to, at that age, that's when you start to notice others. So it's really about the self, but it's also in that environment. There's something about your current environment is going to be very suitable for you to be able to get something off the ground. This is something that's the right direction. This is exactly where you are meant to be at this time. And then there was one. Yeah. And didn't I say, look, deadlines is what flew out on the ground. This is what I'm saying. This is the time for this to happen. This is the time not to sit on your heels. This is the time to really go after it. These cards are just confirming everything I've been saying through my channel. Yeah. Partnership. Yes. This is like the one once in a lifetime type of partnership. You know, it's like, yeah, you're not seeing this. You are going to be shocked about this. Look, this is something somehow they felt you kind of moving on, which freaked them out a little bit. So here they come with the Tower, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is information that you did not have before. And it comes in, it's like there's a missing piece here, and that's what's coming in for you. Yeah. All right, that's what I had for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.